In 1950, the number of married Americans stood at 66%, two-thirds of the country. A 2025 study by the renowned Barna Group finds that the number has dropped to 46%. And when it comes to family growth, the U.S. birth rate hit a record low in 2024.
More and more individuals delaying marriage if they get married at all, and even more striking, a massive decline in the number of babies being born. So typically, the replacement rate should sit around 2.1 for a country to actually be replacing itself effectively. And yet in the United States today, that number has continued to decline year after year.
Emma Waters is a policy analyst at the Heritage Foundation and co-author of the study aimed at saving the family. Waters believes the only way forward for America is a society recommitting to the institution of marriage.
We should stop punishing married families in the United States through welfare penalties and other marriage penalties. We should start supporting the American family through a host of multifaceted approaches.
One would be financial, such as a $2,500 bonus for newly married couples.
This would be called the Nest Fund, or the Newlywed Early Starter Plan for American families. The second would be taking something similar to the adoption tax credit, which is about $17,000, and transferring that to all American families who are having children.
A proposal that comes as more young Americans lack interest in tying the knot. As of 2023, 67% of 12th graders expressed they would likely choose to get married someday, down from 80% in 1993. 24% don't know if they'll get married, up from 16%. To counter this trend, the Saving America, Saving the Family report encourages a marriage boot camp for struggling families.
What would it look like if we actually channeled all of our federal programs towards the singular message that marriage is good and that it's very hard, and we want to provide whatever resources we can to support you? The long-term impact of that is that you do see couples who would undergo this marriage boot camp having longer, healthier marriages, or maybe getting married in the first place where they hadn't before.
A uniform day of rest for American workers is also on the list, an idea that would build upon blue laws that limit alcohol sales in some states.
We recognize that one of the most important aspects of being human is not only working hard and working diligently, but having a day set apart where you can unplug from the regular grind of the work week and simply be present to rest, to be with your family, to worship if you're a religious person, and to really reconnect with yourself and with your values.
Waters hopes the federal government will seriously consider these recommendations as a way to refocus politics around saving and supporting the American family.
There is simply no greater good to invest in, and that should be our top priority.
Charlene Aaron, CBN News.